Nintendo Switch has been a hot topic for some time now, and I would also like to make a video discussing about the possible Switch Pro. Of course, I've made a video of that quite back last year or something. But yeah, it's been really on topic now, the Nintendo Switch Pro or whatever, or even a completely new console from Nintendo, the follow-up to Nintendo Switch. But it's pretty clear that Nintendo don't have plans for now to upgrade Nintendo Switch existing model with the Pro or more powerful model, or just a whole new, completely new Nintendo console. And I'm pretty fine with that. Actually, for the most part, I'm fine with that we will probably not see any new Nintendo Switch revision in the next maybe 2-3 years, few more years. So yeah, Nintendo Switch, OLED, and of course the older models are here to stay for now, at least a couple more years. But of course, I mean, it's pretty clear you can't escape the fact that Nintendo Switch is getting quite old hardware-wise. It's not very powerful anymore. Well, actually it wasn't that powerful in 2017, even when it was launched. It was already a little bit outdated, and now 6 years later it's definitely very, very outdated hardware. And it of course comes with problems. Some games don't get Nintendo Switch versions. So like, as a Resident Evil fans, for example, Resident Evil 2, 3 remakes, Resident Evil 7, Resident Evil 8 Village, they don't have a, I would say a normal version on Nintendo Switch. They have cloud versions, which in my opinions are a fucking big joke. I'm not even going to talk about those. I think I have covered a little bit about my opinion about, cloud gaming in general. I think it's fucking shit idea. So yeah, if you don't count cloud versions, many more graphic heavy games, they are not possible on Nintendo Switch, or if they are significantly reduced in graphics, and they may not be the same experience. Of course graphics make a big role on playing with, uh, experience and atmosphere of the game. I think, in my opinion. So yeah, Nintendo has clearly said that they have no plans of yet to, even after 6 years, to really make a more powerful Nintendo Switch. I mean, I'm very, very, very happy that I upgraded from my version 1 Nintendo Switch to OLED model. Was it last year, or I can't remember anymore actually. I think it was last year I got OLED model. Yeah, it has to be. Anyway, so yeah, I'm very happy about the OLED model. Of course, it's still the same machine, same hardware, same CPU, same GPU. I don't think it's even, even more overclocked CPU than it was in the. I think it's identical to CPU, GPU, and RAM, and all the other technical details. It's the same, but yeah, the OLED, bigger OLED screen makes a big difference. Comparing now the original, it looks so small, the screen, and even if it's just about 1 inch, or even less, I think it was 0.8 inch, just smaller than OLED model screen. So that was 6.2 inches, and now OLED is 7. But the OLED itself, the technology of OLED, it's just so much better than just basic LCD screen. Yeah, colors are much more vivid, and I'm not going to really now talk about that much of OLED, but just wanted to say that, of course, speaking of OLED in this video, it has to do with all the, Nintendo Switch hardwares and their plans. But yeah, I'm very happy about OLED model, and I don't necessarily need more powerful Switch still, as of now. Of course, if in my opinion, Nintendo can still make a few more years with the existing models, but when we are approaching, let's say, 2025, 26, that for me is, that to me is like the end of the line. There has to be by then a new console. If it's not already released, it has to be, in the near future, and on Nintendo's plans to something concrete, they should have by 2026, let's say. But yeah, I'm fine. I'm fine with the situation, and yeah, I understand those players and gamers who might only have Nintendo Switch, and they are thinking that, oh, I may not be able to play this and this game, this upcoming game. And it's, of course there are many games now releasing this year and next year that will not probably get Switch version at all. And if they get the fucking cloud version, which you don't need to bother. But the cloud versions are also fucking expensive. I mean, it's fine, but they should cost, something like just a fraction of price that they are asking for. They are asking for cloud versions of, Resident Evil 8 and 7 like fucking 40 euros. That's insane. They should be more like 10 to 20 euros max, in my opinion, because they need continuous internet connection, and if your connection is unstable, the gameplay is fucking laggy as hell. You can't enjoy the game, period. You need to have a stable internet connection all the time. But yeah, so yeah, I'm fine for now, and yeah, like I said, I understand those gamers who are only, Nintendo fans, or just don't have that kind of money to buy expensive other consoles like PS5 or Xbox Series consoles. But I should say that if you even have PS4 alongside Nintendo Switch, you are pretty safe with that, because still many games get their PS4 version much more than Switch version. So PS4 is much more supported when speaking of third-party games than Nintendo Switch, of course, because PS4, even the base PS4, is quite a much more powerful than Nintendo Switch, and I'm not even talking about much more powerful PS4 Pro. That is clearly more powerful than Nintendo Switch. So you're pretty safe if you even have PS4/PS4 Pro, alongside Nintendo Switch, or Xbox One, or Xbox One X, or Xbox Series S. Yeah, so of course, me having, many consoles, Microsoft's last gen Xbox One, and also PS4, PS5, and Nintendo Switch, I don't have to worry about if the game comes to Nintendo Switch, because I always have an option to get the game for my other consoles. And still, I've been big fan of Nintendo hardware since fucking Game Boy. Of course, I never had Nintendo 64, never had NES, SNES. I didn't have Nintendo Entertainment System, Super Nintendo Entertainment System, N64, but I had GameCube and all the consoles after that. So GameCube was my first Nintendo home console I got, and what a console! It's still my favorite. It's still my favorite Nintendo console, GameCube. But anyway, I'm getting my topic is getting branched quite far from the initial topic. But yeah, yeah, whatever. What is there to say? Pretty much. Other than what I've already talked about. So I think this is it. So in a nutshell, I'm not worried about Nintendo's near future plans if they still want to go on for a couple of years with existing Nintendo Switch models. I'm fine, unless they really want to focus on third-party, games. Then they are in a little bit trouble. But Nintendo, they pretty much mainly focuses on their first-party games, Mario, Zelda's, Pokemon's, Kirby's, Metroid games, and it has always been like that. So Nintendo has its Nintendo always goes its own path, and yeah, they have always been different than Sony and Microsoft. They are much more competitors. They have a competition, but Nintendo is on its own. So yeah, I mean, Nintendo is so known for they come up with these whole new ideas, like Nintendo Wii was. Nintendo Wii U, okay, it was a flop, but still it had quite neat idea behind it. But it was kind of, for me, it was a prototype of Nintendo Switch. Just a unfortunate prototype of Nintendo Switch, but it still had the kind of hybrid idea behind it that Nintendo Switch just made perfectly, succeeded perfectly in that. So I think that speaking of whole new Nintendo consoles, a follow-up to Nintendo Switch, I think there will be something completely new again. I just don't think, will they really continue with the Nintendo Switch's hybrid idea? Will there just be Nintendo Switch 2 or whatever it's called, Super Nintendo Switch? Would be, like many say, will be a very great name, bringing that super name back to its name. So I think there will be something completely new, but I might be wrong. Maybe they have found the winning formula. I mean, Nintendo Switch is so fucking popular, even it sells like hotcakes even after 6 years. So Nintendo don't have any worries. they can go on like this if Switch is still selling like fucking hotcakes. But yeah, I just think there, when the time is up, when the time comes, I think there will be something completely new again. That's just my I'm just yeah, that's my take on Nintendo's future. Anyway, this has gone for 20 minutes. I'm just, uh, just prolonging this a little bit too much, but yeah. See you in another video. So yeah, this is it, and yeah, see ya.